Hi y'all. I'm taking a little detour from my usual content, but it's all connected because this is God's creation. What we have here is a cicada shell. The shell is also called exuvia. Isn't it interesting? I hope it's coming in clear. Okay, check this out. This is called Florida pusley. It might be called pusley. And you might see one or two of my cats. They're wrapping themselves around my legs right now. Florida pusley. And some say that it's edible, the leaves. Others say that it is a purgative, which means it makes you puke. And that it's like highly alkaline. Like the roots are highly alkaline. But apparently bees and butterflies really like it. Google Lens said that this was ragweed. Y'all, I don't want ragweed. Is it ragweed? Can somebody tell me what this is in the comments? I hope it's not ragweed because I got a whole bunch of it here. Ragweed or not ragweed? You know, I don't think I'm allergic to it, but who wants extra pollen if they can avoid it? The sun came out and it's starting to close these flowers up. But what these are is called Amethyst Kiss Tradescantia. That was one of my cats. Amethyst Kiss Tradescantia. Amethyst Kiss is the color. Tradescantia is the name, but it's commonly called spiderwort. And Kitty loves it. Spiderwort. I just think it's beautiful. I have a lot of these in my yard too. Here's another one I just found. They've popped up all over the yard. So Google said that this is a stinkhorn mushroom. It doesn't stink though. I don't smell anything. But that's what it is. It's a stink. Oh, cat. Cat in the way. Cat butt in the way. Damn you. Yes, this is a stinkhorn mushroom, and they said it's probably the elegant variety of stinkhorn mushroom. God's earth is so interesting, isn't it? So much variety. There's no way that there's not a creator. There has to be a creator. Here we have wild potato vine. Look at that. It's also called man of the earth. There's some of it, the same stuff up in the tree. Wild potato vine. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There's two of them. There's one there. Where's the other two? There's the other two. I found them. You know, the tubers are just like potato. They're edible, but you have to cook them. And since I'm doing raw vegan, high raw vegan, I'm eating a little bit of cooked vegan, and I'm not going to dig these roots up to cook them. Here's a butterfly pea plant. Butterfly pea plant, and it is climbing up what looks like ragweed. There's two of them. Baby, move your butt. I'm talking to my cat. There he goes again. That was the cat going by. I'm rubbing up against the phone. There's cat foot. There's cat butt. Yeah, so this is a butterfly pea plant, and apparently butterflies love it. You just stepped on the flower. Bad kitty. No, he didn't. It's okay. Beautiful, beautiful plants. Beautiful God's green earth. Okay, the bane of bare feet everywhere. These are gumballs from my sweet gum tree. I have two sweet gum trees. Pine cone. Also bane of bare feet. Look at those sweet gum. Sweet gum balls. They don't taste sweet, but that's still what they're called. I have a ton of them. I'm going to try to do a close-up of one. Look at that, y'all. Tell me there's not a creator. There's definitely something created all this, because that's crazy looking. So I've got a lot of what's called Yaupon holly, and it's known to be a good source of tea, caffeinated tea, and it's its own type of tea called Yaupon holly. There's another branch of it. It's kind of mixed in with other things, but this is what it is right here. Yep. I did try to make some, but I think I was supposed to cook it, and I didn't cook it. I tried to have like a Yaupon holly green tea. I did find that it had some effects that felt like caffeine. Like I was pretty energized, but I wasn't jittery, so that was nice. I didn't like the taste too much, but I'm sure that there's ways to make it taste better. This is the type of tree, these are baby sweet gum trees. This is the type of tree that those gumballs come from. And the sap of this tree has been used for medicinal purposes. So that's really interesting. I like that the leaves are kind of star-shaped. Pretty cool. So right here, you see these little tiny purple flowers. They're tiny lavender flowers. This is a Cuban oregano bush. It's not really a bush, but it's big. And if you rub the stem, which I like to do, if you just gently rub the stem and smell your fingers, it smells like really yummy oregano. Very strong oregano smell. Here's some more of those little lavender flowers. It's really beautiful. I have these all over my property. Everywhere, everywhere. And you know what's interesting is the folklore surrounding these has to do with protection. So, in fact, I have a lot of plants in my yard that have something to do with protection. Also, the sweet gum trees and the gumballs. I think God's trying to tell me that He's protecting me, because I had a lot of trauma in my life, as y'all probably know if you've looked at my channel before. And I have CPTSD from all that trauma. And yeah, it's nice to know. He's showing me signs. It's just another sign that God's saying, yes, I'm protecting you. And no, I don't believe I'm protected by a plant. I just believe it's a sign of the protection that God has given me. And then over here, I have something that I need to look up, because I don't know what this is, but I have a bunch of these. Let me see if I can zoom in somewhere on here. Find it. I know y'all are like, what are you talking about? Okay, here it is. You see these little yellow flowers? And you see the leaves? And it's got these little yellow flowers. I don't know what they look like when they open up, because right now they're all buds. Here's some more right here. What are these? What are those? And they're just like kind of tall, like a tall, thin bush. But yeah, if anybody knows what that is, I haven't looked it up. I need to look it up on Google and find out what that is. Interesting. Here's something else I need to look up on Google Lens. This is a different plant with yellow flowers. I don't think it's the same one. You know what this might be? It might be something called steelweed, because if you run over them with a lawnmower, they'll tear your lawnmower blades up. Look at that. like strong as steel. But if anybody knows what this is, you know, feel free to put it in the comments. I do believe that these are sunflowers, a variety of sunflowers, because I like to throw sunflower seeds out in my yard for the squirrels and the birds. And it helps to keep my cats entertained whenever they're in the house and they can look out the window and see the squirrels and birds. But I only feed the squirrels and birds after I put the cats in the house for the evening. One of them just walked by. One of them just walked by and messed up. There we go. Messed up our view. So funny. I think this is also sunflower seed. You know what I have found is that only animals, like if you buy a big bag of sunflower seeds, only those that are intended for birds and squirrels are actually raw. Because I was at the co-op and I saw when they were refilling the bins, you know, in the bulk section, and they were refilling them with boxes into those clear plastic bins, and I saw that they were pasteurized. It said on the box. It said on the box, raw nuts pasteurized. You know what? If a nut is raw, it's not heat treated with pasteurization. So they're not calling it correctly. They have no, I guess, standards or definition for what is raw. And so that's why I don't buy any nuts or seeds except for these the raw sunflower seeds that I like give out to birds and squirrels. I'm not going to eat them because I don't think they're not organic. They've probably been sprayed with a lot of pesticides and herbicides and fungicides and who knows what kind of sides they've sprayed them with. Who can tell me what this tall bushy grass is? It's very soft and feathery when you get close to it. It's like, I don't know, it reminds me, maybe it's something like feather grass. It's very tall. And when I crushed one of the little needles, because it's got needles on it, not real leaves, but really soft needles, the needles smelled sweet. These look to me like some kind of lettuce, don't they? I found another, what I think is steelweed, intermingled with the grapevines. I think the grapes are muscadines, but I haven't seen any yet. I haven't seen any muscadines yet. But yeah, the part of it, the branch feels really strong. Like it could be steelweed. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I am overheated. And the only reason I was able to do this today, because I live in Florida, is because we had a rain last night that cooled everything down some. So, say goodbye to our little cicada exoskeleton, exuvia. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed day.